Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about Nike. Nike is at a 52-week low. So let's see where it's at right now. 52-week low is 53.55, I think. Let's check. 52-week low is 52.28. So this stock has been beaten down like a pig. They've destroyed this stock. So I think it is at the lowest it's been since 2017, I would say. No, yeah, 2017 roughly was the last time it hit this. So you're looking at about an 8-year flat. So if you invested in 2017, you are basically flat. But this excludes dividends. So I mean, you're technically still up if you got the dividends. Let's see. Right now we are looking at a $13,000 market value. My average price is $67. It's a little higher than I'd like, but it's still pretty low. I think the dividend is like 5% or 4%. No, 3%. So 2.88. So like a $51, $52 would get you like 4%. I mean 3%. So that's a pretty good deal on a stock that's been beaten down, and it's one of the top shoemaking companies in the world. I don't really see much competition. I know people are saying that they lost their market share during the opening of retail stores, since they pulled all of their shoes from like Foot Locker and all that, and they went to direct to consumer DTC. But since then they've changed, and they've put their product back in stores, which is a really good thing. I think this stock will eventually recover. I think it's at least $100 stock. So yeah, 2019, I think it's worth $100. So I'm planning on buying more eventually. Hopefully maybe get it to a $20,000 position. It'll take a couple years to recover, but I really like Nike. I work in a place where I see thousands of people walking around, and about 50% of the people are wearing a Nike product. So this company is all over the world. It's very popular. Lots of employees. Has been around for a long time, and I think they'll be able to recover. Let's see, Max. So a lot of the reasons why it's down is because you have like the tariffs. Most of these shoes are made in another country. I think they were originally like made in China, or but they've since changed to Vietnam. So let's see if we can find the history of Nike. History of Nike, where they are made. So originally they were made in Japan, but I believe they've since moved to China and mostly Vietnam. And since Trump announced the tariffs on both of the countries, but mainly on China, That's why there's so much uncertainty in the stock that it's been beaten. But I think once this tariff talk goes away, it'll most likely recover. So I think the Trump administration right now is focused more on like tax cuts and tariffs. After they finish all of this, they'll move probably into immigration. So once that's all gone and done, most of the stocks will eventually recover. Uh, this stock has been buying its shares back on a pretty steady steady flow. So since 2009, they've been declining in shares, which is a great thing for any investor. So that means your shares are worth more. I would think they would continue this unless there's like a huge black swan event, but I don't foresee anything anytime soon. So eventually they started in 2009 with almost 2 billion shares. Now they're at 1.5 billion shares. So they've reduced their shares for about maybe 25%. The revenue, let's see if the revenue has been growing. Look at the revenue. So I think during COVID they hit, like, COVID started 2020. So I think it's like right here. Then look at the sales. So this is when they went direct to consumer, and then the economy started opening back up, and their sales started declining because they weren't selling in stores. So I would think they would eventually turn this around. Their earnings per share has also been growing since 2009, but they're slowly on a decline. I believe they'll eventually recover once all the stores have the shoes back in there. They don't have a lot of liabilities. They have a lot of assets. They don't have any major competitors that I see. Shoemakers maybe have like Adidas. What's that new brand that came out? I think it's like Hans or something like that. Those I only see like maybe out of 10 people, maybe one. Usually about every 20 people, it's only about one. uh nike Nike shoes are collectibles, and the rarer they get, the more people want them, and that causes other people to want them. So it's like a trickle down effect. So there's always usually good positive news on Nike, except for the tariffs. But I think we'll get to $100 eventually. Nike is worldwide. Like I said, if you look at the map, United States is a top buyer, but most of the places where there's uh, more people, more money, these shoes are being sold. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of these quarters this stock just jumps 20%, 30%. I do have a few put options. So a 70 put option for October, and a 60 put option for 2026. I think by 2026 we'll be close to $70. By October will be roughly maybe 65. So this one I might be assigned. I don't think I'll be assigned to this. But if I'm assigned to the 70, I think my break even price would probably be like $58, which is still lower than my average cost. And I'm thinking long term. So I plan on holding Nike until I retire. So right now I'm buying stocks that I will plan to buy and hold for a long time. When I first started investing, I was just buying like stocks that had high dividends, like what they call it is the dividend yield trap. But now I want stocks that will take me into retirement. So I've been buying like AMD, Google, Amazon, stocks that will last for a very long time. So if you like this video, guys, please like it, subscribe. I'll be making more, and this portfolio, I plan to get it to $1 million within 5 to 10 years. So if you guys like my journey, please follow it. If you guys think I should change something, if I should sell out of a stock, please let me know. Thank you.